talking. Is the talking okay this time? I started talking again. Yeah, it was definitely because I had stuff open in the background. Whoops! So it was creating a infinite feedback of just me talking. Um. So here is me. You can see me. All right. Can you hear it? The audio on your end? I still have to figure out how to get the chat in here, but besides that, I think I'm pretty much set, so this is good. Next part is figuring out chat. But yeah. This looks good. Not in OBS, which I don't quite know what's going on with that. So we'll figure that out. I'm gonna play with more settings now. Is the audio okay so far, though? Oh, 4-second delay. That's not too bad. Okay. All right, I will play around and see if I can get chat up and running then. All right, thanks. I'm gonna stop. Oh, okay. Okay, let me... Oh, that's... Okay, give me 1 sec. How's the audio now? Okay. Okay, I'm messing around with things a little bit. Is it better or worse? Or about the same? Maybe? Okay, how about now? I'm messing with the sliders a little bit. It's still this... Sorry? This doesn't make any sense. I have the same settings for this screen. And this one. Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. Let me look. It's capturing the audio. That's not great. I don't want it to do that. Okay, I think I turned off my camera. Like, muted it. Did that work at all? Okay, yeah, it was because the camera mic was on. I turned it off. Amazing. So now we shouldn't hear the Okay. Um How about now? Is it better or worse? Perfect? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so I fixed it. Getting that audio. Yeah, it's the camera. Now I understand if I have the camera on, I have to select that I'm the audio in the camera settings, which is a little confusing, but we're getting there. How do you like my bees? Cool. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick launch of Marvel Rivals to see if everything is working as according to plan. And then the last thing I have to do is figure out the chat box, but audio is good. That's what we want. Sorry? Isn't it you? Oh, hello! We're just doing some testing. I'm gonna play around on Marvel Rivals to make sure everything works properly. There will be no Outer Wilds today, so if you're here for Outer Wilds, sorry, that's Sunday. Today I'm just doing some testing and making sure everything works properly, and I do not have chat set up yet. That's going to come later. But there will be chat once I figure that part out. I'm still learning a bit. Hell yeah, let's optimize things. Alright, that should all be optimized now. Sorry? Oh. Yeah, give me one sec. Oh, that's not the right one. Okay, I definitely had it working earlier. What did I do? Oh no. Hi! No, not that one. I should... I'm not quite sure what I did to mess it up. Because I definitely had my games working earlier. I blame society for hating God's favorite princess. But it's okay, because I'll figure it out. We'll get it working. Oh, I wonder if Marvel Rivals has different settings from some of the other stuff, because earlier I was trying different games. Let me try again. I probably have to launch it in a different mode. Some of them are like, launch me in streaming mode. Hello and welcome to everybody watching me test. Yeah. It's just a fun little test stream today, but we'll get it figured out, right? Hopefully. And if I don't get it figured out, yeah. Oh, thanks for saying hi. That's really nice that a bunch of you came in to say hi. I appreciate that, actually. Quite a bit. Yeah, earlier I was testing I was testing a different game actually, so I'm not sure if it's Marvel Rivals problem on their end or problem on my end. Could be both. You know what? I'm just gonna launch Outer Wilds briefly again to see if it comes up, because that's the game I'm going to be streaming mainly anyways. So if that works, I'm not too worried. But if that doesn't work at all, then I gotta figure out what I did. Yeah, I sabotaged myself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How could I do this to me? Yeah, this is definitely something I'm gonna have to figure out. No, I have display capture on. I also have game capture on. Maybe it's window capture. Select a window to capture. Nope, not that one either. I'm just gonna keep adding things, because one of these will be right. Oh, hey, I got it! Look! Look, it's there! It's a game! I did it! Everybody clap for me, please! Oh, wait. I love how I asked everyone to clap for me, and then I just realized, wait a minute. I need a nice little sign that's just like, everyone, clap! And you'll all be like, you're perfect. And I'm like, I am perfect. We're just gonna pretend I didn't do that. This is why we have tests. I can't spoil this, or everyone will be angry. And by everyone, I mean Taylor. Alright. One day I will be a very good streamer who does not accidentally ruin everything on my own OBS. But that day's not today. I feel like we might have to have, like, stickers over things so I can't touch them. It'll be like, don't worry, you can't accidentally exit things because I have it right here. Right here. Oh, Marvel Rivals does not like to play properly. That's interesting. When I launch Marvel Rivals, it does not come up the same way, so that'll be something to figure out later. Not like I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals on stream today anyways, but yeah. Well, we got the audio sorted out. The next step will be getting chat box up, of course. But the good news is the audio works properly now, so you all can hear me. I can stream Outer Wilds, which is the main game I'm going to stream anyways. And the next bit will just be, you know, figuring out the rest. So I'm just going to show you some of the other streamer elements that I picked up. Like, for example, look at this little starting soon screen. You can't see me, but look at these little bees. Do you like the little bees? Can you put ones in the chat if you like the bees? I can see the chat. I figured out a special trick to see the chat called I open up my phone. They are the bee's knees. They have the greatest knees of all time. Fun fact about bees, actually. So, you know how everyone's always going, we need to save the bees? And they're like, honeybees, let's focus on them. It's actually not honeybees that are struggling. It's actually our native bees, like the bumblebees, the carpenter bees, and the mason bees. They're not the Freemasons. They're just mason bees. Oh, and leafcutter bees. There's actually a whole bunch of different kinds of bees. And the fun thing is, a lot of these native bees don't sting. They don't even have stingers. And they're solitary. Not all of them, obviously. Like, you have leafcutter bees, and they'll make little underground houses. Like, they actually live in the dirt. And they make little tunnels, and they'll take their leaves down, and the leaves are for their babies. They lay their eggs in there. But, yeah, bumblebees, they're usually pretty solitary. They're chill. And that's why we have lots of people putting out things like bee hotels, right? Because in the bee hotels, you can refill them every year with things like, not quite sawdust, more like wood shavings, things like that. Or leaf material, or even just take your rake and just rake like a pile of leaves in the corner of your yard. And yeah, bees and other insects will use that and have their babies. I escorted a bumblebee on the way home today, and neither of us was happy about it. The bee was unharmed, though. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, I find that it's kind of funny because bees, they do, I feel like they do to a degree appreciate us helping them out, but they are also a little bit, you know, unimpressed by us picking them up or moving them around. But I think a lot of that comes about, because, well, a lot of humans don't have the greatest relationship with nature to begin with. So, honestly, being a little bit hesitant is usually for the best for them. But I'm always really happy to hear that more people are helping out bees because it doesn't take a lot. You just kind of put them on a flower or, yeah, like giving them some sugar water. That helps them a lot too. Or I've seen these happening more and more online. I think they're called pollinator cups. Yeah, there's like bee baths and pollinator cups, just little like shallow watering stations so that bees or butterflies or other insects can go get a drink and not, drown, which is really nice and makes me happy, because we shouldn't just give birds the baths. Everybody needs a little bath. It's just sweet. I just like the idea of everybody having a little bath. It's very cute. Now I'm just yapping about bees. I got way too distracted about that. This is what the streams are going to be, guys. You're going to like barely bring up an animal or an insect or something, and I'm going to be like, did you know? Your brother used to tend beehives? Oh, that is cool. I literally used to want to be a beekeeper, but the problem is, so I don't have severe allergies, but I definitely have mild, well, not mild, I think it's called a secondary reaction. So if a bee stings me, I swell up. Like, my throat doesn't close up or anything. It's not like anaphylaxis, but it's very painful. And yeah, when you're allergic to bee venom, it's probably a bad idea to tend a whole hive, because a lot of people are like, well, it's not that you're going to get stung all the time. It's just that you will get stung at some point because, it happens. Pippin is being very loud in the background. So my dog Pippin is very unimpressed right now that I'm doing a streaming test and not paying attention to him. We gave him those talking dog buttons, and he says that I need to pay attention to him. Honestly, he probably wants me to take him for a jaunty adventure in the realm of the outdoors. Okay, yeah, that worked. He didn't catch on. I win. So, yeah, well, okay. He is whining at me very loudly. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out everything being tested. I really appreciate that. I probably will do a couple test streams here and there over, well, I guess the next few days, because my first stream's on Sunday, just to make sure everything is ready to go and nothing comes up kind of funky. And if anything comes up really, really weird, then, I'll figure it out, hopefully. And if I don't figure it out, well, I hope y'all enjoy some jank. Drank instead of jank. So, yeah, thanks for coming by. Good night, everybody. Much love to all of you. And, yeah, tune in on Sunday for what I understand is a game about being a little frog alien exploring a planet. I think that's all I know about the game. That's all I'm allowed to know. So when you are talking to me here, you can call me So my name is Northern King of Frogs. You can call me King. You can call me King of Frogs. And if you want to come up with some kind of funny nickname for me, you can come up with some kind of funny nickname for me. But yeah, I am King of Frogs. Specifically, the Northern King of Frogs. So, yeah. Good night, everybody. Remember, bees, they have the best knees. Bye.